Your audio and video sucks since you started working from home. What's up everybody, this is Scott. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you this kit that just came over from Poly, which is actually just kind of a sub-company of Plantronics, which is widely known in the industry as having some of the best solutions for office-related things. Well, and they also make headphones and things of that nature, but because of 2020 and the thing that's going on, a whole bunch of us are still working from home for pretty much a long time coming, and it's time to step up the camera and the audio quality because, look, yeah, I'm talking to you. You can't keep putting your coworkers through that. So let's talk about the headset first. The headset is, again, just a single solitary little earpiece that can go in your right or your left ear. That way you don't have to worry so much about fatigue in either one. Now they say that because everybody is on the go, you can absolutely use this with your computer, but the best thing is you can use it with your phone. This is the Voyager 5200, and it is 50% of the work from home kit that really does step up the game quite a bit. Now, I've had a chance to use this with my phone a lot. I am typically a Pixel Buds or an AirPods Pro user when it comes to fielding conference calls. This little guy more than held its own. It has 7 hours of talk time, which is double, at least double that of the AirPods Pro and the Pixel Buds. So I didn't have to worry at all. And even though my work still likes to have meetings for the sake of meetings and conference calls after conference calls, this little guy chugged right along through. I just flipped ears from left to right every once in a while when I would have any type of tiredness or really just got tired of having something on that particular ear. Again, not a lot of fatigue or anything like that. It was just mostly just personal preference at that point. Another nice thing is even though most of the time I carried my phone in my pocket, but if I left my laptop on the back patio, I could walk up to like 60 feet away and never ever have to worry at all about losing connectivity because this thing has a 98-foot reachability in terms of getting back to the machine. So yeah, I was able to wander around aimlessly, not paying attention to those conference calls. Let's talk about what you see on the actual device itself. There's a little mute button that you can have on either the bottom or the top, depending on the ear that you have. It's a little red button on the actual mic arm itself. You can turn the volume up and down on the little toggles that you have on the top. And the on-off switch is actually on the back of the device that you put behind your ear. All in all, it's actually a pretty comfortable little device. I had no trouble at all wearing it for multiple hours at a time. Now, I'm normally accustomed to the setup that I have here for my live shows, and you can join me Wednesdays at 8 p.m. to check out what those look like. So using these was something that I used when I was on the go, and I had long conference calls that I really couldn't drop out of, and those charges from the Pixel Buds or the AirPods Pro didn't get me along as far as I wanted to. Now let's talk about the camera. This little camera is called the EagleEye Mini, and it has a nice little privacy little window that you have. When you have it plugged in, there's a little yellow light that comes on to let you know that, hey, the camera's on. But when you close the privacy shade, which is just a really quick twist clockwise, it will close it up for you, and then no power goes to it at all, which means you have the privacy that you need. Now this can be plugged in via USB. I predominantly use it on the MacBook because the MacBook only has a 720p bit of quality out of the MacBook Pro. Now I'm going to show you the quality that you can expect out of the EagleEye Mini when using it with a computer.
So this right here is actually a recording using this guy right here, the 5200, with the little mini EagleEye that they have right here. Sorry, I just touched it right there. But the idea is you can actually mute by, you probably didn't just hear that because it's now mute on, mute off. So this is sort of what you can expect. I'm looking at my monitor right here and kind of addressing you on camera right there. Let me tell you, this is significantly better than a regular MacBook Pro 720 webcam. And from an audio perspective, it doesn't sound that bad. The idea is, again, I can comfortably keep this thing in my ear for 6 hours at a time and not worry about it. It's nice, low profile enough. I can get up and walk away from my computer as well. So it's fantastic when it comes to that. This definitely works with a phone as well. Most of the time I'm on conference calls, I'm connected to my computer, but you can absolutely connect this thing to a regular phone or an iPad, or just get up and start walking away and it would work just the same.
The cool thing is about all of this is it's stupidly easy just to basically plug and play, and they work really well together. And you can also use them with any type of mobile device, whether that be an iPad or a MacBook Pro, a computer, or even a phone for that matter, you can really up your game a lot by using this little camera. I would recommend mostly using it for a computer because, let's be honest, the cameras on your phones are actually a lot better. You can usually get 4K. It doesn't mean this is bad by any stretch of the imagination. It just means that in the camera you can do it a lot better and a lot easier. But when you're using the computer or a MacBook Pro and having one of these set up on your desk, the cool thing, it comes with this little doohickey here that bends and kind of molds to what you need. There's 4 different ways that you could use this. You could effectively mount it to the computer if you wanted. You could mount it to an external monitor. There's lots of different potential with this, and that's why I really like this kit. Now, huge shout outs to Poly or Plantronics for sending this over for me to check out. I really like reviewing this because there's been many times in meetings where someone needs to look at the screen and they get like this close to the screen to say like, hey, let me go ahead and read that document. Whoa, 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 chill out. How about you put this little camera over here and then you lean into the actual external monitor or the monitor itself. That way you don't look like a weird creeper getting your camera so close to your face. Now, the work from home kit is available from Poly on their website. I will leave a link in the description below. It's not necessarily something that's cheap either. From the headset plus the camera, everything that you need to have like a mobile office that doesn't look like garbage is $300. You can kind of mix and match if you wanted, but honestly, if you pair them together, you're saving about $80. Again, may not necessarily be the cheapest thing, but when you're using this so much, if you're a conference call fanatic or someone who has to have it, it is almost a no-brainer for your office because then everybody looks so much better than what they did before, and they also sound a lot better. So that's it. That's all I have. Thanks for watching. As always, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment below, and we will see you next time.